Hey, Matthews here. I hope you're doing great. In this video, I'm going to show you the trades that we've taken today. Unfortunately, we had the strings of losses today, so I'm going to show you all that right now. Okay, so the first trade that we took was AUD USD right here. So if you remember from earlier, we had forecasted AUD USD. Let me just show you the forecast right here. All right, so this forecast right here played out really nice. I'll show you in a bit. However, when the market was coming to this level right here, the market decided to respond towards the level we are looking to actually sell from, also in correlation with DXY. So if you look at DXY right here, by the time I was taking this particular trade, the DXY had already moved up to this level and was already reacting from here. Okay, so when this reaction was happening, the AUD USD trade was just here. It was here, right here. So what happened was, we got in right. Say, let's go to the lower time frame. We had this nice rejection of this level right here, and then the market pushed to the upside, almost going in profit around 3R, right? Because our stop loss was like 4 pips and our target was above here. So when the market was actually in profit up to this level right here, I was waiting for price to close above this. If you're able to see this sign here, I was waiting for the market to push above this level right here so that we can actually go break even. However, the market didn't give me that chance to go break even right here. So we saw the market just pushing all the way here, about 3 hour in profit, and then we saw the market tanking to the downside and we were taken out right here. And this one turned out to be a loss. And then what the market did, it actually came to this zone right here. It just tapped into the zone that we're looking at on the higher time frame right here, and then the market pushed to the upside. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take this trade, and so far this trade is running around 6 hour right here. If you had watched the USD forecast, AUD USD trade forecast that I did in the morning, you'd have taken this particular trade because we actually forecasted this pair right here and had made a video right here. So if you did catch this one, congratulations to you. Otherwise, in the group we didn't get a chance to actually send this as a signal because we had been taken out from this one right here, and I was already looking at another setup right there. So, and if you look here, the market just tapped into this zone and it didn't quite come into this zone right here. I really like the way it had actually, it just tapped into the zone and then just pushed the upside. And you can see the market was really choppy today. We pushed the upside drop and then just kept on chopping around right there. So we were able to actually take this one, and the first one was actually a loss, and we just had to take that one. And then the next trade after that was USD Swiss. So if you look here, I think we had 2 trades on USD Swiss, right? So the first one was here. So as well, this is what happened right here. We had a rally base drop supply zone, and then right here we actually had an Asian low and high, which was actually taken out. And then the market came to our level right here. Our stop loss was 5 pips and our target was 150 pips, and you can see that the market has given us that beautiful rejection right there, and the market has decided to actually reverse. However, it didn't go like that. So let me just show you right now. So this was the trade right here. So let me just no, this one, USD Swiss right here. Let me just show you right now. So it was here. The setup I was looking at was here, somewhere here. I was looking to sell from here. So it will make sense if we go to the lower time frame, which we're going to do just now. So let's what time frame was this? This was around 30 minutes time frame. So let's go to the 30 minutes time frame. I show you what was happening at that particular time. So we had this nice candle right here, and you can see the market came to this zone right here, and guess what it did? It gave us that rejection of this level right here. We had that beautiful rejection right there, and I was targeting the lows right there around 150 pips. And after the market gave us this nice rejection right there, I see what happened. The market started to go to the upside, and then eventually it went to the upside, and we were taken out for a loss. We didn't even get the chance to actually move our stop loss to break even. The fun part about it is that most of our trades today, we actually go in profit, like maybe 1 to 3 hour, and then we're taking us out. And this is how it is. So probably I shouldn't have taken this trade right here, because clearly it was there was a level where the market was actually respecting. But however, I looked at this big momentum candle right here, which caused this level right here. So I was looking to sell from there. Unfortunately, this failed to work out and we were taken out, right? And then as we were taken out here, the market came to the level, the initial level I was looking to sell from, which was this level right here. So if you look at this, this was the trade right here. So we had a rally base, drop supply zone with equal highs right here, and the market came and took out this liquidity. After that, we saw the market starting to reverse, right? You can see that the market gave us that nice rejection right there, and then we entered this trade. And guess what? This trade actually went in profit. Let me show you. Today was really hectic. Let me just show you right now. So the market actually went almost 2-3 hours in profit, and then here, because we entered from here. Yeah, we entered from here. Stop loss was just above right there, and the market was actually in profit, and we were waiting for the New York Open, so that for the New York Open, so that maybe we can see some movement right there, which can propel this to go to the downside. However, you see what happened here. After we entered, after that night rejection right there, the market dropped. It was in profit almost I think almost 1.5 hours somewhere there. Yeah, about 16 pips actually, almost like 16 pips. And then guess what happens? New York Open came, and then guess what happens? The market started to go to the upside, and we were taken out for a loss again, right? After being in profit. Usually there's a criteria I follow before moving my stop loss to break even, because I don't like doing that prematurely, and that's why I always tell my students to actually always have to wait for price to take out previous lows, right? So for this particular case, I was looking to actually take out to move my stop loss once the market breaks this low here. However, the market didn't quite come to this level. It dropped nicely and then consolidated, dropped again, and then we saw the market now pushing to the upside, and we were taken out for a loss. This was really something else. However, like I always tell you guys, you and I have no control over what's going to happen. The only thing that we can control is the process. The outcome of the individual trades is purely random, and there's no way for us to know what can happen. The only thing that we can do is make sure that we are predefining our risk and consistently executing our setups, because we cannot afford to miss. As long as we have a setup that meets our criteria, we are obligated to take that trade, because anything can happen. So we have to take all setups that meet our criteria. And then later on in the afternoon, we took GBP JPY. So let me just show you. We had a beautiful setup on GBP JPY right here. You can see we had a nice rally base, drop supply zone. We had a 3D drive right there, and after that 3D drive, you see what happened? We had a beautiful rejection of this level right here, and our stop loss was 9 pips, and our target was 320 pips. And as you've guessed already, this as well turned out to be a loss. It was a really hard day today. So you can see right here, and the fun part about it is that they all went in profit. They all responded very well. You can see after this rejection, we entered from here. The market dropped about, because our entry was right there. So if you see this, the market was dropping like 1 hour, or I think it was about 1 hour, and then just reversed on us almost like 2 hours. I was almost like 1.5 hour right here. So let me just show you. It dropped about 1.5 hour, giving us some false confidence that the market was going to actually go in our direction. And then guess what? The market just turned around, and we took a loss on this one. And that's how we ended our day in raid. We didn't really have a good winning trade today. Unfortunately, that's part of the game, and you and I are supposed to expect such things. Regardless of what your win rate is, you're going to expect losing trades to come and happen. And That's how it is. So if you're able to actually survive such 2 3 fold winning losing trades, you'll be able to survive because you use proper risk management, right? And that's extremely important, and that's what's going to differentiate you from the rest of the 95% who are constantly losing money in the market. So you can see that all those trades that we lost can easily be covered by just one winning trade, and that's how we trade. Like, we have those a lot of small losses, and then we have that big winning trade, and then it's able to cover up all those losses. Like the gold setup that we had, which went all the way. I'm sure you've seen the setup which I actually did. And then I wanted to show you the GBP USD trade that we took the other day. Let me just show you right here. The GBP USD trade was a beautiful trade. Right here, you can see we had a nice rally based drop supplies when the market came here consolidating, and finally it came into our zone right here, and then we had that nice rejection of that level right there. And then what ended up happening later on is this right here. So check it out. We had this beautiful drop to the downside, put back into our zone, and then we saw the market dropping even further. This was a 1-to-9 risk reward ratio, played out really nicely right here. So my point showing you these losses right here is to prepare your mind so that when you come to the market, don't come with unrealistic expectations. The reason why people are moving from one strategy to the other is because somehow they think that there's a holy grail out there, right? Think that there's a strategy out there that doesn't lose, right? So you end up changing strategies. You change from this strategy to that strategy, or from this signal provider to the next, and you realize that all strategies go through losing streaks, and that's absolutely normal depending on the market condition at that particular time. Losses are inevitable. Like I always say, guys, on a trade by trade basis, it's literally random. Like, the outcome of any individual trade is random. Therefore, you have to make sure that at the end of the day, you take all setups that meet your criteria, and the confidence to take the next trade after having a series of losses only comes through having the confidence and having seen your strategy work several times in the past. And that's the only way to actually survive in this game. You have to backtest your strategy and have the confidence that your strategy really works. And once that happens, you'll be able to take these losses, because you understand that those 4 losses can easily be covered by just one trade that actually goes not even to full take profit, right? Just one trade that goes 4 are able to cover all those losses, and it's very easy. But it's something very hard to deal with psychologically. So no wonder you have to come to the market with the mind of, I'm executing this trade. Yes, it meets my criteria, but I don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. So I expect to lose, and I'm fine if I lost, right? Because this setup met my criteria. You have to understand and make sure that you are only taking setups that meet your criteria, such even if you lose, you know that loss, even if it's a loss, that setup met all your criteria, and that's how you can survive long term in this game. It's unfortunate, but this is supposed to be talked about. In as much as we talk about the winning trades, we are supposed to be able to talk about losses, because it's something that we are supposed to be okay with, right? As long as we are following your strategy, even if you have a strings of losses in a row, as long as you followed your strategy, you did the right thing, because no one is able to know which setup is actually going to work out. Like, there's no way to know. So we have to take all trades that meet our criteria while respecting our risk management, which is very very important. If your risk is 0.5%, risk that. If you're risking 1%, be consistent with that. So for example, in our signal, what I encourage is to risk between 0.25 to 0.5%, so that when these losses come, you can easily be erased by one trade that hit take profit, or just goes halfway take profit. So yeah, I like talking about losses because not so many people talk about them. And you know why? Because such things don't sell. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I understand that I'm showing a lot of people things that most people are not free talking about them. So for me, that's a good one for me, right? So that's how it is. All right, I just hope that you found value from this video, and if you had losses as well, I just want to know that it's okay, right? It's a normal part of the market, and winning trades are going to come and they're able to cover all those losses. But in the meantime, you have to hang in there, use proper risk management, and continue to execute your strategy, because you know that your strategy has an edge, and you're going to be profitable. All right, so that's what I had for you guys. I hope you found value. Until next time, goodbye.